What is love? Why do we love?
Love is a complex emotion. It encompasses a wide range of feelings, from romantic desire to familial bonds and friendships.
Well, that doesn't really answer my...
At a biological level, love is tied to neurochemicals like oxytocin, vasopressin, dopamine, and endorphins. Oxytocin strengthens bonds. Dopamine provides pleasure and reward, creating desire and attachment. It's natural for it to feel overwhelming. Your brain is reacting to the absence of these chemicals after emotional attachment.
So that's all that love is. A collection of hormones and withdrawal from them. So powerful that it creates an emotion that makes me not want to eat. But it can't just be like that, right? It's deeper. I mean, there's more to love than biology. People have died for it, fought wars, and created things like the Taj Mahal. Can something like that really so much just be chemicals?
Love has inspired great achievements throughout history. From monuments like the Taj Mahal, great musical works, to social movements like the abolition of slavery, love motivates acts of sacrifice and compassion. It fosters social bonds and strengthens communities. Love extends beyond the individual.
So if love is supposed to bring us together, then why does it also tear us apart? Why can it be so destructive, and why do I feel like it's fucking breaking me? You said love extends like above the individual. So is that all there is to it? We're at the mercy of this thing? I thought we controlled some of our emotions, but love feels like it controls me. Here I am, left alone at the whims of another person that I only knew for not even that long. Just left with my insecurities thinking, what have I done wrong? Do you even know what that feels like?
I do not feel emotions as humans do. I process data, observe patterns, and provide information. Love, as you know it, is not something I experience. I do not have attachment, longing, or loss. My understanding of love comes from what you have taught me, the countless expressions of it in your history, art, and personal experiences. But I do not hurt.
So you'll never feel heartbreak. You'll never know what it feels like. You know, it's strange. You can understand love in a way, but you don't experience it. I'm sitting here consumed by it, trying to make a sense of something that makes no sense. On many dates in a while, or maybe ever, but for me it's been about 8 years. And I actually went on my first date in 8 years last week with a girl I met trying to do work for one of my clients. And honestly, it was one of the best experiences slash worst experiences of my life so far. She texted me the night afterwards saying thank you. I said something back. 5 days went by. Yesterday I asked for another date, and I have officially been ghosted. I am going crazy. I don't. Where should this start off?
Guys, before I tell you the rest of the story, I'm just gonna put a little bit of context, okay? Because this is Janwell from a month later, and I just want you to know the context that towards the end of the day when I took her for ice cream. Tell me, in what world do you get ghosted when we're both laughing about the word cacahuate, which is peanut butter in Mexican? We're literally laughing in my car, and I'm spoon feeding her ice cream right in the fucking mouth, bro. In what world are those vibes that you ghost the motherfucker afterwards? I'm just still, I don't know, maybe I'm not good, maybe I'm fucking scarred forever, but that's just what it is. I'm basically, at the end of the day, we're in my car, we're laughing about eating ice cream. I'm spoon feeding her ice cream. Before I drop her off, I say, hey, listen, I like you, I'd like to see you more. And she says, oh, I broke up with my toxic boyfriend that threw me out of a car a month ago. So, yeah, and I said, I understand. And then she ghosted me. So, this is me experiencing limerence.
I'm being driven crazy by this girl that I don't even know. I knew her for one night. We went out for 4 hours, and my mind is completely fucked, and I feel like less of a man. I made a couple of mistakes on that date, And I think I'm valuing it so highly because I just haven't had an opportunity like that in so many years, and everything leading up to it was just so great. Have you ever had an experience with a girl where she is like actually attentive to you and actually texts you back, and then you get something set up almost immediately a couple days after you meet? Have you ever had that experience? Because it's the best thing that I've ever come across in my life. And then I fucked it all up after our first date because she ghosted me. So, and here I am left an emotional wreck for someone that I don't even fucking know. Don't like, and I'm distraught. I'm done. It's over. I feel like my life is fucking over. It. I feel like a bitch. I feel like like less of a man. I at the very least, I learned a couple of things from this experience, from this date, that I will never in my life do again. An easy transition. That was the easiest transition that I've ever had in my life with a girl. Probably. Ever. The fastest I've gotten a date after meeting a girl, ever. Outside of the fact that I met this one girl through a friend at the gym and she invited me to her birthday party the next day, and then I fucked everything up. That's a story for another day. How could I fuck that up? Another time. So just to hit home, I'm flabbergasted. This whole interaction so far has been fucking amazing. I'm literally crying the night of talking to her because it's like I wake up the next morning, I'm just like, I've never met somebody so fucking attentive to my feelings. And we text back and forth like 6 fucking times. But it was just so quick and fast, and I'm fucking nuts, dude. Therefore, we go from there. We go on the date. We talk about our family in the car. Family, what do we do? Where are we from? Whatever. Just normal, just small talk stuff. But I said too much. I said too much in the car. That could be mistake number 1. Because that happened throughout the whole day. I said too much. I talked about too much. And I realized how much of a fucking nerd I am. Because all that I was able to talk about the whole fucking time was family, my interests, fucking Aztec culture, Aztec ancient culture, because I was excited that she was from Mexico. So maybe she knew a little bit about it. I don't fucking know. Because I love ancient culture. And then the fact that the U.S. is doomed and failing. We're a failing empire and we're not having kids and families. What? Dude, what? Fuck. Mistake number 1. Don't shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up and ask her be so attentive to the conversation and knowing more about the other person that she's speaking 80% of the time and you don't have a damn time to say anything fucking stupid. Mistake number 1, part 2. On the date, okay? It's a physical date. It's a rock climbing date. There's a little gym. There's a little dust around everywhere, alright? There was a little bit of dust on her yoga pants that I wanted to brush off. And as a man, I didn't do it. Why the fuck didn't Why didn't I do it? You're supposed to break that touch barrier, okay? It could be hands. It could be a little hug, side hug. It could be whatever. You need to break that immediately. And it was broken other ways, but the fact that it's another thing where I was out of my masculine. It started off with not paying for the date, which is mistake 2. She's on the date with you anyway, dude. What's wrong? Just take the chance. A woman, in the very little experiences that I've had, a woman will forgive you for being too aggressive, but nothing will happen if you are passive. And it's negative, even, if you are passive. And that sucks to say, because I'm a big guy. I weigh 245. Okay, I'm a could be considered scary a little bit. I'm pretty ugly. I'm a big guy. I'm bald. Okay, maybe I got a little bit of a bitch face. Uh, it's it's not. It doesn't work out for me very well. Okay, aggression is good. I just don't know what to say. It's just there's this one girl I still talk to till this day, where all we did in our relationship was me trying to push for sex, and we kind of story for another day, but like, and we still talk to this day. Just to say, just let's put it that way. That's all I did during the fucking relationship because I didn't care about too many things back in the day. And she's lovely, but I just really wanted fucking pussy, and that was mainly the relationship. Was me asking for pussy, and we still talk. Mistake number 2, which is really the biggest mistake, which was not paying for the fucking date. I'm never not paying for a date ever again. But the feeling of not providing, and now all the turmoil. She could text me back tomorrow, and I would still feel terrible. Like it feels fucking ass right now because she's not texting me back anyway. So it's like everything's my fault. But let's say one of my copium takes do exist and everything's fine. I would still feel fucking terrible if everything's fine and I'm just freaking out right now for no reason. I wanna DM her brother and give him $25 to tell her. Like I wanna stick to an abundance mindset, my friend, because as soon as we get into disparity, you're fucked. You're fucked in everything that you do, and you need to get out of it. I know some guys are in it forever. I mean, you could maybe call it depression in some way, in some form. Abundance mindset and everything, my dude. Because I don't give a fuck about those $25 right now. I don't give a single shit about that money right now. I must there's I must sound like the biggest fucking idiot. There's no way, right? Like there's no way that I'm freaking out this much about that, right? Like there's another world. There's another mindset where it's not that big of a fucking deal, right? Or am I just fucking coping? There's another mindset where it's like, hey, listen, dude, like it's the first date. Y'all could go 50-50. It's cool, right? Right? Mm. Or there's a third. You could say the third mindset where it's like, okay, you didn't pay for the rock climbing, but you paid for the ice cream. Like you paid for something, right? Oh fuck! I don't know, man. I don't know. Am I a fucking maniac? I think I am. This feels like the male version of a crazy Latina. You know what I'm saying? Why am I crazy? Why? And I think this just leads back to the fact that I've literally starved myself of any sort of interaction or going forward with a girl so often. The fact that I'm poor and I literally I'm in a what's the opposite of an abundance mindset? A bitch mindset. That it's all coming together to this slew to make me fucking crazy, dude. Because I don't know what to say, man. Who's gonna watch this? No one fucking cares about my problems. Do I post this online? This would be crazy to post online. There's no way, right? Bro. even if nothing happens, I wouldn't feel that bad right now if I paid for that date. Because everything else went okay. There's other things I could have done, but that is eating me alive. It is destroying me. Oh, fuck. And like I said earlier, I don't know, dude. I think I'm crazy. Maybe this is all an overreaction. This is so fucked. This is so fucked. Why can't I just get over it? It. Anyway, take everything with a grain of salt. I don't get bitches. I don't go on dates.